I'll tell you a little bit about myself and why I know about Japanese. So I studied Japanese in college, and when I was a junior, way back in 2008, I went to Nagasaki, which is a city in Japan, for a study abroad. So I was there for about 4 months. And then after I graduated college, I lived in Japan for 2 years. I was near Kyoto, which you may have heard of. It's kind of a famous city. But I wanted to show you guys a video from my time in Nagasaki, because I think it shows really well why it's good to study a foreign language. When you study a language, a new language, you can talk to people who you would never otherwise get the chance to speak to. My host family didn't speak a whole lot of English, and when I lived there, I didn't speak much Japanese. But we had a lot of fun together. We made it work. We'll watch the video first, and then you guys can ask some questions. So in this video, my host dad took this video, and so he basically just introduces us and the city. He talks a little bit about lanterns, and we see a bird called a tongi. But that's the intro I'll give you guys.
Today is April 30 in Tateyama Mountain.
March でしょ?
My wife and my cousin, that and right. This is Nagasaki city. 桜がとっても綺麗です。桜。
Those are the cherry blossoms. So those are all cherry blossoms that are blossoming on the trees. They blossom towards the end of
この
March.
赤いのは提灯、ランタンです。
So
ランタン。
chochin is the word for lantern.
今日は1年に1回、1回と言わない、10回ぐらい見られる桜が咲いてます。
It says the flowers bloom about 10 times.
コンビ？
So there's a bird up there called Kombi that we happen to see, and that's the end of the video. Okay. So that's it. That was I hope that gives you a window into my experience there. Thank you, Angel. Does anyone have any questions? Yes, ma'am.
What's a host family?
Oh, so a host family means that when I was in Nagasaki studying abroad, instead of staying in a dorm, I was living with a Japanese family. They had an extra room in their house, and I stayed with them and had breakfast with them and dinner, and I went on a weekend trip with them. I got to know their family. It was really a lot of fun. Yes?
Did you see the ruins?
The ruins from the bombing?
Yeah.
There really aren't ruins per se right now. Oh, well, in Hiroshima there are some that have been preserved, but Nagasaki has been pretty much renewed and built over. There is a big memorial, and I did go and see that. There's a museum. Oh, yes. Well, I did go there. Yes.
When you ate there, did you eat at those small tables? On the ground?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, lots of restaurants in Japan, they have tables that are lower to the ground, and you sit on the floor. That's very common. All right. But what we are going to be doing today is we're going to practice some calligraphy. This is what you guys are going to write by the end of the day today. And I was trying this out this morning. I was really happy to find that our materials, I was a little worried because I ordered these brushes in the mail. Look how tiny they are. They're really small. But I was able to do this just using these, so I'm really excited. The word that we're going to write today means goldfish. Kingyo. The top character means gold, and this character here means fish. Now, one other interesting thing that I wanted to share with you guys about Japanese is that, so these characters are originally from Chinese. So, and Chinese, if you look at Chinese, it's a series of characters just like this. But in Japanese, they combine characters and their own phonetic alphabet. So I don't know if you can see very well. I should have had the dot cam ready for this. But some of the symbols, if you look at the title of this book, some of them are more like characters, and some of them, like these ones in the middle, those are just like alphabetic letters. So the title of this book is Yume o Tsukamu Hosoku. It means how to catch your dreams. And so, for example, the character at the top there means dream. It can be read yume, or it can be read mu. So, Japanese is kind of a complicated language, but today you guys get to try it out. I'm going to have you actually go back to your desks, and we're going to do some practice together. So, if you sit, if you are wearing red, you can go back to your